So against all the odds, it's nearly March and we find ourselves still fighting on every single front. We're still massively in with a shot at a good finish in the league. We're not winning the title by anybody's imagination. FC Copenhagen are never going to concede a goal again. We are still in Europe and we're still in the cup as well. The treble is still on the card. It's not on the cards, but hey, a double, that could be nice, right? Well, needless to say, I've got my coffee. Let's settle in and have a good time. As always though, if you have been enjoying the series up to this point, drop a like on the video. That would be most delightful. So, today, this is where things get fancy. Because we start off with the unwinnable match. I want to show you the actual league table in its max form, just so you can see how absurd this is. 15 wins, 3 draws, no defeats, 37 goals scored, 2 conceded. That is still astonishing. For an AI team, I feel like this is the sort of thing that occasionally a player team can do when they're really dominating a league many years into a save, but for an AI-controlled team to be doing this is utterly outrageous. Last year, what did they win the league by last year in the end? Oh, that was only the champ that, to be fair, they conceded 14 goals in the first 22 games of last season, so clearly they've got their act together, just an eensy bit. And in the end, they actually only lost 1 game last season. So they've actually only lost 1 of their last 50 league matches. Jesus Christ. How are we going to overthrow them? And that isn't even all we've got on our plate today. We've got Europe, of course, but we also have the potential for an unbelievable youth intake, hopefully, too. And that's what I'm actually most excited about today. And also prepared to be most disappointed about. But we have other concerns right now, because obviously the team is still a little bit tired from our midweek match against Lille. Silla is unavailable. Is he suspended? Oh, I guess he must be. I'm actually going to go with this lineup today because as much as there's still a little bit of tiredness in this squad, we have a full week's rest after this match before the Blumberg game, which means that hopefully the players will be able to get themselves back to full freshness in that period. So we're going to still go with Carlson. Lindstrom's going to come in up top though, with Jalonen sitting further forward, Abid, Rothwell, Ilse, Klote on the left-hand side with Gorda, Turnison and Jokanovic. We've got a bid on the table for Jokanovic from Rosenborg. They want to loan him, because reasons, and then buy him for 300 grand, which is less than I paid up front for him, so no. We can dip under the bench if we need to, but let's be honest. I think we've got, if we even score a goal against them today, I think I'll be celebrating that like we've won the damn league. And in case you are wondering, this is Kostas Salakis, real goalkeeper, 67 caps for Greece. He is the man that is keeping out everybody. This man could have single-handedly stopped a Roman invasion, I suspect. That said, it would be an awesome statement from us, potentially, if we could become the first side to beat FC Copenhagen in over 50 matches, which is legitimately astonishing. Also, technically, it wouldn't be 50 matches, because they must have lost a game during the championship group in order to not have that unbeaten record. So actually, they would have just lost 1 in 50, which is still a lot. What am I talking about? Their record's not that impressive at all. Go 3 seasons unbeaten and then we'll talk, friends. Not that we have any chance of doing that, but it really does go to show the sheer magnitude of the task at hand for us to actually somehow win a domestic title when you've got a team who is, I mean, this is like Bayern Munich or PSG level dominance as far as their leagues domestically go. I mean, ignoring the Lille season, of course, for PSG. Jokanovic with a huge tackle in there, straight off the bat. I thought we were going to concede a penalty within 30 seconds. On the ball, slops into the channel for Oscar Lindstrom. We are missing Pritchard today, but Lindstrom has proven already this season that he can do the job for us. He's cutting through, and there is a goal for Nordin Abid. FC Copenhagen 0, Sunniuska 1. Oh, happy days. Tell you what, that is an really nice goal as well. And technically could cut the gap at the top slightly to 7 points. It doesn't exactly bring us back into the title race by any means, but it would at least scare them a little bit because they'd have to play us a couple more times in the second stage as Abid slops one through for Christopher Carlson, who drills it over the bar. That could have been 2. We only have like 29% possession in this game. That's how dominant they are. Good save from Carone as Midtjylland take the lead. Well, the rest of this half has passed extremely uneventfully up to this point. We've limited them to, I think, basically like 3 or 4 long-range pot shots, but that's about it. Youssef to the byline, whips it through, and they've all missed it at the back post, but Carone makes the beautiful save there to get us to half-time. We're lucky to be in front. We've had very little openings in this game. They've not had much either, but I think, and if it was 0-0 here, I wouldn't exactly be complaining, but the fact that we've got something to hang on to like that is fantastic. Possession's come up a little bit, but not really. We're committing a lot of fouls because we've just got none of the ball. We're not winning any set-piece opportunities to get even just a cheeky header on something at the moment. I do wonder if honestly playing for set-pieces in the second half might not be the worst idea. It will slow the game down a little bit and allow us to maybe get like a Carlson header from a corner or 2, just to sort of test them a little bit. It's the scoring against them that's been difficult for other teams rather than the actually denying them goals. They're still the top scorers in the league, but not by such a huge margin over anybody else. They've only scored about 3 or 4 more than we have. Ilse running on a bit of a blind alley, but he does find Terry Rothwell, and Rothwell's found him back again. Ilse just has to look inside here. Such a huge chance on, and it's a great chance at the near post, and it's cleared away. Wow, that's more like it. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Rothwell, can he put one on Carlson's head? Carlson's there, and it's over the crossbar. Those are the chances I was trying to create for us, and we got one. Here we go again. Rothwell to Carlson. There's an even bigger mismatch here. Carlson's in there, and he's hit off the crossbar. Based on the second half stats, as I'll just show you now, unlike normal, but you can see we have been the better team in the second half of this match. We've actually stepped it up here. Abule, Carlson, can he fire it through? Lindstrom, oh, it's a bad first touch, but he's gone across the defender. Lindstrom's throw, he's dicked and it's in the back of the net, and it's FC Copenhagen 0, Sunniuska 2. We have doubled the number of goals they've conceded this season in a single match, and they are going to probably lose at home. Come on! Just slow them down a little bit. Calls them if they are going to score a goal here. Make sure it's as long as possible before they do. Ball in! And they have done exactly that with Boris Rodriguez. Have we just jinxed things a little bit here with 30 seconds left on the night? Oh, God. To Yasherovic. Oh, God, a back post header. And it's over the crossbar, and surely that will be the final kick of the game. And that will allow us to grab our first ever win against FC Copenhagen in this save. And there it is! They fall to their first defeat of the season. FC Copenhagen 1, Sunniuska 2. I think that's a thoroughly fair result. I think we were the better side on the night, particularly in the early stages of the second half. We came out the traps, proper second half Sunniuska. That's become our proper, like, bread and butter these days. That little first 15 to 20 minutes of the second half, bang, we are just on it. I think all the way up to like the 70th minute, actually, really, in this one. We have a good little spell there. They did come back towards the end, but it wasn't enough. That's a huge win. I still think we've got no chance of winning the title, but it proves they can be beaten. And maybe that will tell the rest of the league something about that, particularly with the fact that both, well, I'm guessing Nordsjælland won, Midtjylland won as well. Esbjerg did not win, so they do get dropped slightly. Yeah, at least we were the team that beat them first. Take that, you. It's like being the Death Star. Well, it is actually happening. Frankie Williams' work permit has been approved. He will join us. I just think he's too good to not sign for £12,000 when the opportunity presents itself. And is it a risk? Absolutely. But at the very least, it will actually give us a bit more midfield support, and we really do need that. A couple of bodies arriving. Carlson's just sort of langing back a little bit, but Rothwell's in there. Oh, it's a dangerous one. Carlson, can he find the space? He finds... Oh, it's in! It's actually in! Konsti-Jalonen, Brøndby 0, Sunniuska 1. This is big. This game's been very, very tight, and we've not done much, but if we win by 1 goal, we'll take it. There we go. Brøndby 0, Sunniuska 1. In the end, I think we deserved it. Once again, second half Sunniuska coming up clutch. We really are so good at that period of the game. Clouty went from a 6.5 at halftime to a 7.4. So he's really stepped things up. That was a very important win when you look what's happened elsewhere. Esbjerg obviously win big, but Midtjylland and Nordsjælland both lose. FC Copenhagen, of course, the team dispatching that defeat on them, but it now moves Esbjerg into third spot, our biggest rivals as well. But the thing is as well, it now pushes us 4 points clear of the others. We finally have a little tiny bit of breathing space behind second place, which I was not expecting, but there is still, well, 6 points now between second and fifth, but the other teams are massively fighting amongst each other. We're just sort of currently scarpering away a little bit, which is kind of nice to get those back-to-back victories. Still 7 points off the top. Really unlikely to catch them, but our points tally, 44 from 20, that's a really, really strong season. That we'll be looking at a high 60, early 70 points total, potentially, if you extrapolate out. So really happy with that. What's the betting that we still end up somehow coming fifth once we get into the Championships group stage if we're still playing in Europe? You're about to witness the moment where me, being the massive idiot that I am, launches half a pint of water across my entire desk. So enjoy my misery. Oh, it's gone under the interface. It's gone everywhere. It was the whole drink. They're playing that same lovely narrow system that Lille preferred in that second leg, and it absolutely killed them. So hopefully we'll have the benefit of that today. Lovely run around the side from Jalonen. Can he pull it back across? He can, and Carlson's in. Oh, God almighty, how did we not score there? Ball whipped back across again, and it's this time deflected wide. We should be in front. This game has been a calamity, much like my desk is. Boule whips another one in. Carlson's on the end of it again, and it's in the back of the net, and it's Sunniuska 1, Young Boys 0. Well, it's been coming at the very least, and we will take that. Boule again. Are they weak from this today? It certainly looks like it, as Carlson's done it twice. It's 2-0 after 25 minutes, and Chrissy Carlson has grabbed both of them. Young Boys just look very off the pace in this game in general. Boule to drop it. Surely we couldn't do it 3 times in one game. Oh my God, we actually have. It's 3-0. We've created so many good opportunities, but these are the only ones we're scoring. But Carlson has a hat-trick of headers from corners. I guess we'll take that. Cloty to the byline all the way through. Oh, it's come down to Pritchard, and it's in the back of the net. Not Pritchard, Rothwell. That is so fortunate, but it's 4-0 to Sunniuska, and surely we've already got 1 foot in the quarterfinals. I mean, that is just massive. Thoroughly deserved victory. They had 11 shots and didn't have a single one on target. Corona had nothing to do all day other than pass the ball around, which he did very well. Carlson's hat-trick of headers is very surprising, admittedly, and we were handed the Terry Rothwell one, but you can see we created a lot of chances aside from those and really deserved the victory. Maybe 4-0's a bit much, but that is a massive win, and it really does allow us potentially a rotation side for the second leg, and we need that with our fixture congestion. Conference quarter and semi-final draws are happening weirdly before the second leg's even been played, so we get to find out what our path could be. There's some interesting sides that are in here, and for a start, FCSB are beating Leicester. Slavia Prague are winning their tie. There's a lot of teams that you wouldn't expect to be winning are winning. So let's see what we get. Legia Warsaw or Monaco. Monaco are 2-0 up in their tie. So it feels like it's unlikely that they're going to come back. We would face, yeah, the winner of the FCSB Leicester, Slavia Prague, Marseille. Although what I would say is both FCSB and Slavia are winning their ties. So there is a route there potentially, but it would require us to get past someone like Monaco potentially. So, I'll tell you what though, if we did, you never know with this lot. Ilsa, can he drill a nice low one? No, finds Yalanen instead. Back to him in the box now. Lots of bodies in there. Has to find the right part. Oh, what a finish from Oskar Lindstrom. He's done it again. 16th goal. SecondYellowCard 1, AGF 0. If we grab this win too, holy God. In the end, a very comfortable 1-0 victory. Still underperforming ourselves in front of goal a little bit there, but that was fine. Carone was called into action a few times again. Gets away with yet another clean sheet. He had a little dip at one point with some mistakes, but he's really come back firing in this sort of second half of the first half of the season, if you like, and another big win for us. Only 1-0, that's fine. You get the wins, they all count. And boy, do they. Given that Esbjerg and Nordsjælland drew, Midtjylland lost to OB, and obviously FC Copenhagen won, now pushing us 6 points clear of third place now, which is very, very nice. And 8 clear of Nordsjælland, 7 clear of Midtjylland. At one point, Midtjylland were above us, no more than like 4 matches ago, and now look what's happened. We got hammered by Nordsjælland, and now we're 8 points clear of them. Last thing we need is to concede an early goal here and give them any kind of hope. And that's exactly what we've done. Armin Lefebvre gets the early goal for Young Boys, and it's now only 4-1 on aggregate. Oh, please no. To Rothwell. They're giving us options in the midfield, though. And here we go. A bead back to Joe Pritchard. Can he finish it this time? He goes around the goalkeeper, drops it home, and it is 5-1 on aggregate now. We've immediately cancelled out that early goal from them, and that threat is very much put in the dirt. And Pritchard, yet again, the European machine. They're going long every single time, and actually, in fairness, it currently is kind of working for them. Lefebvre. And he's smashed it home. It's 5-2 on aggregate. Amin Lefebvre, they're going long and we're not really dealing with it very well at the moment. Slips it in for Carlson. Loads of runners beyond him. Abule, Pritchard's through on goal again. Can he finish this time? Oh, he's dinked it. Lovely from Jack. Why can't he do this in the league? It's 2-2 and 6-2 on the night. Pritchard with another brace in Europe. He is an absolute dreamboat in this league. Boulay pops it over the top for Pritchard. Surely he can't score a first half hat-trick here. Joe Pritchard slots it home and it's 7-2 on aggregate. What a performance. They've been going long a lot and it has worked for them, but the fact is it's left them so open when they do that, and it's 3-2. Feeding down the side for Campbell. That's Kem Campbell, by the way, the former Wolves player. Feeding's ball in and oh my God, it's in off the crossbar. Dario Savio, it's 3-all. They've had like 4 shots in this match. It's 3-all. Unbelievable. Carone fires it long. Oh my God, what's happening here? Zanchi, don't you dare. Kem Campbell on the ball. Don't foul him, ball in, and Savio's... Oh my God, it's 4-3. In the first half, it's Young Boys 4, SecondYellowCard 3. Still 7-4 on aggregate, though. Christ on a bike. I am kind of glad I didn't rotate too much, though, because they've clearly come with their A-game. Joe Pritchard's through again. He's drilled it home, and it's his 4th goal of the night. And it is Young Boys 4, SecondYellowCard 4, 8-4 on aggregate. Reader, round the side for Lefebvre. He's actually in here. If he could pull a pass back, and he has found the pass back, and it's 5-4. Raphael Freiberhaus makes it Young Boys 5, SecondYellowCard 4 to Joe Pritchard, of course, of all people. Clouty's in so much space if he could find the right cross. Pulls it across. Carlson's on the end of it, and he slaps it home. It's Young Boys 5, SecondYellowCard 5. This is the most insane game I've seen all year on FM. Honestly, even better than that one between Rosenborg and Tromsø. Carlson slips it through. Nordin Abid is in on goal, and he's made it 6-5 to SecondYellowCard. Young Boys 5, SecondYellowCard 6. It's 10-5 on aggregate. Was there something in that water I spilled on the desk? I have to know. Campbell down the left-hand side. He'll probably cut back inside, sure. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. It's Young Boys 6, SecondYellowCard 6. Amin Lefebvre makes it 6-all. This game is ridiculous. God, I'm so glad we played a relatively full-strength side here. Cloty's ball. Lindstrom on the end of it, and it's going to be put over the line by Christopher Carlson for 7-6. It might be offside. I have no idea. It's Young Boys 6, SecondYellowCard 7 in the same match. I have never seen anything like this. The goal is awarded, and it's 7-6. And thus brings to an end probably the greatest game of football I have ever witnessed on Football Manager in all my years of playing this game. Young Boys 6, SecondYellowCard 7. I've never seen a scoreline of 6-7 before. Not when I'm playing in the match. In an actual competitive tie. Eventually we win the tie 11-6. That is astonishing. Lefebvre gets a hat-trick. Pritchard gets 4. Carlson gets 2. Abid gets 1. Savio gets 2. Freiberghaus gets 1. I've never... What is the weirdest scoreline you've ever seen? Because for me, this is it. For me, I've never seen anything like that. A 7-6 victory. I have no words, honestly. We are through to the quarterfinals, by the way, which is fantastic to face Monaco, I think. But that game... blew my damn mind, honestly. Wow. AC Horsens. Oh, Silla's in great space. Oh, what a finish from Alessini Silla. It's lovely to have him back in the team. We definitely have missed his impact, and we're seeing it right there. 1-0. Silla. Lovely outside of the foot pass to Ilsa. He is a classy operator in that midfield. Ilsa. back for Yalanen. Ilse around the side for Pritchard. Pops it back inside. Oh, if this turns into another goal, what a finish. That is such a nice piece of football. Silla grabs a brace today. Wow, I do feel like we have missed him in some of these league matches. 2-0 SecondYellowCard. Another good chance for Pritchard here from the free kick. This time, he makes no mistake, and it is 3-0 in the first half. He hit the bar with one earlier. It's now 3-0, and a nice goal in the league for Pritchard. 20 for the season for him. Well done. Well, I mean, things are just going very well for us at the moment, aren't they? We seem to have really rekindled that form from the very start of the season. That little winter break's really done us some good. 3-0 victory, of course. Lovely to see. Bottom club, obviously, so we didn't expect too much. But again, Carone, he had to make saves, and he's done it again. Really, really strong. And other ties, again, have gone our way. Esbjerg were defeated. Midtjylland lost at home to Nordsjælland, so that's actually fine. We still end up coming out of that on top. Obviously, FC Copenhagen won, but that's not really a huge surprise against AGF right there. Thing is, we're still 7 points from there, but the thing is now, we're actually closer to the top of the league than we are to 3rd place now. Our goal difference is right back into the mix as well. So in the end, in the cup, we actually drew 1-1 at home against AB, despite all of our dominance in this one. It's just one of those things, really. But we are through 5-1 to the next round. We'll face FC Copenhagen in the semi-finals, but you never know. We are still somehow fighting on all fronts, incredibly. Okay then, friends. This is perfect because I haven't actually seen it. Sometimes it comes through and I see the news article because it's the first thing we see. This time I have not seen it. So, youth intake. Do you remember what it was? Go on, all the good stuff. Lots of A's. Please show me something good. That's more like it, friendos. That's more. Where was this last year? That is far more like it. Jacob Liskov, who is a winger, but hopefully he's quality through the middle as well. A guy in centre midfield as well there, Michael Lerner. He could be good. Niels Keibinger, maybe not quite so useful for it. He's just a solid right winger, isn't he? He's just a solid, not the quickest, admittedly. He's just a solid-ish. Actually, nope, tell her like this man can tackle. Oh, yes, this man can tackle. He's a right wing back. That's literally him. He is a right wing back. He can tackle. He can mark to a bit. His positioning's decent. He's got okay crossing and dribbling. We can train him there. I think he'll actually be an okay player, though the determination will let him down. Advanced playmaker, not really got great passing or vision for that matter, actually. But he's still an okay player. Lacks the physical elements of his game there, but reasonably good. In fact, pretty good mentals actually for 15. Some okay technicals, decent first touch, which is kind of nice. Dribbling's okay. Technique's solid. He's not fantastic. It's the other guy, though. Jacob Liskov, show me the goods. Oh dear. He can't be composed. He's not particularly quick, but he's not bad. He's got okay professionalism from what we can tell. Anyway, he's very professional. Work rate solid. Would he be better actually as a centre mid? Yes, emphatically would. He could be a great potential centre mid for us on attack with the way we use it. He'd actually suit that role quite nicely. He can tackle a little bit too. The composure and finishing will hopefully have to come with time. His physicals are okay. Strong right foot. I still think Liskov is a very, very talented footballer, and I'm hoping that we can mould him into something fantastic. I'm actually really pleased with that, genuinely. In other very good news, Terry Cloty, 2nd on the next gen list. That is bloody awesome. So happy for Big Terry. I say Big Terry's tiny. That's awesome to have not quite number 1. I've never had number 1 on any of the next gen lists, but number 2, damn, that's good. Oh, good. Silla now out for 5 weeks to 2 months. Fantastic. 30 minutes to go. Still 0-0. We're down to 10 men. Lindstrom's in. Can he get a good first touch here? He's been fouled. Thomas Blad, of all people, has fouled him. And with 30 minutes to go, we might have a chance to win this match against all the odds. This is enormous. Georges Eboule, with 12 minutes to go, drills it home. Esbjerg 0. SecondYellowCard 1. This is a massive, massive win if we were to get it here. Don't foul him. Oh, for God's sake. Literally 4 minutes after we get the gift of the penalty, we decided to gift them one back because I guess reciprocity is nice in Denmark. It's all on Sylvain Caron now. Can he do a miracle? No, he can't. And it's 1 penalty apiece there. We've pissed it away. We're down to 10 men. I'll be lucky if we win. Be lucky if we draw this now. Ah, dearie me. It's a disappointing result in the sense that once we got that penalty, I thought that was our moment. And then we immediately go and concede one as well. It means the gap is back to 6 points now. But it does, of course, keep the gap between us and Esbjerg at 9. And now, of course, we are still 11 clear of FC Midtjylland. So with 9 matches to go, it's looking like it's between us and Nordsjælland now for that 2nd spot, but we do still have to play them twice, and they have beaten us this season already. Rothwell delivers. An early goal would be very nice, and we've got exactly that. Christopher, why is it with our strikers and being able to do more stuff in Europe? SecondYellowCard 1, Monaco 0, inside 2 minutes. CC with the goal. Rothwell drops another one in, and who's there? It's Jokanovic, and it's 2-0 in 9 minutes. Nikita Jokanovic, 2-0 up. Here we go. Mature. Boussaid, big chance now for us. What a tackle. And it's... Oh, no. What's happened there? Gaetan Ugolini scores for Monaco. It looked like Caron just got wrong-sighted? I don't know. He should have just picked it up. Rothwell delivers another one. And, oh my god, it's there, isn't it? It's actually there. Jakub Turnerson at the far post, and it's 3-1 to Suniosko. Monaco just cannot defend set pieces today. It's 3-1. Oh, imagine a goal here. Look at the space, though. Carlson's available, and he's headed it home. Suniosko 4, Monaco 1. They cannot defend set pieces against us. It is 4-1, and that goal could be a huge one. That could make the difference in the second leg. What a win in the end. But, again, every goal was scored from a set piece by us today, but we had so many more chances, just couldn't seem to take them. Going through and go several times. Pritchard actually was quite poor in front of goal today, missing chance after chance, but a 4-1 victory at home against Monaco. Wow, we've got a huge chance now at reaching a semi-final. I think the reason this tactic works so well in Europe is it seems that, again, in two-legged ties, it seems to really function very, very well, especially in the home legs of European matches, for whatever reason. I've noticed that we've been especially good in those over the course of this whole save, and I've seen from what people have showed me from them playing the same system as me, with the downloaded tactic, that it works the same way there too. I wonder what it is about it. Maybe it's the way our team's set up against you? Sichinava. Long distance. Corone misses it, and oh, God. Sylvain Corona's just started to stumble a bit more lately. He made some mistakes in the Monaco game as well. They had a disallowed goal that he let in there too, but Mujagic gives Midtjylland the lead against the run of play. We're still on top in this match in terms of the momentum. We just need to get that goal to equalise. Ilsa, ball through. Terry Rothwell, throw on goal, and he slots it home beautifully. Suniosko 1, Midtjylland 1. We need to get a win in this championship group to really rattle things up a little bit. We can't let this start to drag on. Oh, he just clattered it to... Actually, he has found Pritchard, in fairness, and Pritchard might find Lindstrom. He's in. Lindstrom drills it home. Suniosko 2, Midtjylland 1. I think he's onside there. And he is. Suniosko 2-1. Sichinava's ball through. Diaz, oh, he's missed the header, and Adam Thompson-Barler gets the equaliser for Midtjylland again. We have got to be better than this. We cannot keep throwing points away. That is an extremely disappointing result. I think we were definitely the better side on the night. We gave them the first goal, unfortunately, and then disappointing set-piece defending gave them the second one after we turned it around so brilliantly. That's 2 games in this group now. I hope, and games that we were in front of in both of them, and we've not won either, and that's a real problem. Luckily, things elsewhere are going our way, but these are points that we needed, and we may well need later on. Because with FC Copenhagen beating Nordsjælland, Esbjerg of course win, our gap at the top, or rather to the teams below us, is still 7 points now with 8 matches to go. We're managing it okay, but just think, if we'd have won both of those games, we'd be absolutely out of sight and pretty much sitting pretty in that spot. FC Copenhagen have won this league. There's just no doubt about it. They've still only conceded 5 goals this season. That's insane. Well, here we are, in a position I did not expect to find us in today, honestly. I thought there was maybe an outside chance, but not with the way that we've done it. Some of the games today have been insane. So, I mean, look at the other ties as well. HJK winning their tie, Galatasaray up in their game as well, with a home game to come. Slavia Prague play Leicester today. There's a strong chance that we could potentially end up playing Slavia in the semi-finals here if we don't mess this up, but tiredness is definitely going to be a factor now. It's been so difficult to manage the squad with not a big squad and games every few days. It's been really, really tough. So I expect our squad today will be, at least Cloty will be fully fresh, given he was suspended for the last league game. So let's see how this works. Unfortunately, De Belder will be suspended for infringements. So actually, it's not a bad lineup, in fairness. Ebule's a little bit on the knackered side, so that's fine, because Abid can come into the centre midfield. He can do that. That's not a bad team. I'm actually pretty solid. So I think that's what we're going to go with, and the rest is up to fate. Now, what I would say is almost nothing could happen in this match that would be weirder than what happened in the second leg against Young Boys. I'm still getting over that. That is that genuinely for me is the greatest game I've ever seen on Foot Manager since I've been playing it, since I bought the first ever one for me in 2013. Insane. Hopefully there'll be no big surprises today, and it can just be a boring. I don't mind a bit of boredom in this one. If this is a 0-0 draw, that is fine by me. We just have to not lose this match by 3 goals. At least he'll be completely fresh to fire these balls. This time Pritchard's through. Can the European Maestro do it again? Oh, he can. He's so good in Europe. I don't understand why he can't finish like that in the league. It's 1-0 to Suniosko, 5-1 on aggregate. Pritchard scores his 14th goal of the Europa Conference League. 28 goals between them in the Conference League this season. It's absolutely outrageous. They're fighting over the golden boot between each other. Carlson, out wide for Ilsa now. He's into the box. He could get fouled here. Try and draw that foul. Oh, and Pritchard... Oh, hang on. He's not done yet. Pritchard knocks it inside. Cleared. Fired it long. Allowed Mathieu to bring that out the air, which was really, really suspicious. Oh, no! Jukanović's tackle is actually quite a good one, but it's somehow directed it directly into the path of the Monaco striker, and now they've hit the bar with it, and it's cleared. I do love the sheer amount of Scandinavian representation there is in the latter stages of this competition. You've got EK Sirius from Sweden, you've got HJK from Finland, you've also got EFK Göteborg from Sweden, and of course us from Denmark. No Norwegians here, actually. Oh my god, what a pass from the goalkeeper. Calvert's already through here. Barring conceding 4 second-half goals, we're in good shape, but it could still happen. Koulibaly, and it's begun! Musa Koulibaly, what a strike that is. All from that brilliant goal kick, honestly. Okay, not really wanted to concede there. This has actually still been a woeful game. An hour on the clock, and both sides have had a combined 2 shots on target. Mathieu with the long range. Yeah, we're barely having any shots for either side, and when we are, they're not going on target. Oh, nice little pick-up from Cloty, though. gets it back again. He's always looking for that next move, and what a beautiful cross. Lindstrom fires it over the bar. Marchand pops one through for Baron. It's a good position for him, and he's drilled it low and wide. Slavia Prague have just scored against Leicester in the 86th minute. That tie is now 1-0 on aggregate as Baron, and it's cleared off the line and put away there. So it could potentially be 3 Scandinavian sides at the moment and Slavia Prague into the semi-finals of the Europa Conference League, which would be just awesome for Scandinavia in general. I'll say Nordic countries then if we include Finland there. But still, it's awesome to have that happen. So what a block again. Oh no, the keeper's... Whoa. Okay, this is a bit of a mad end to this match, but with 3 minutes to go, we're looking good because the referee apparently has a bet on something here. It's Monaco 1, Sonia... There it is. There's the final whistle. We're through to the semi-finals, but who will we play is the question. I think we were a bit lucky, honestly, there. Didn't start the game okay, but Monaco were definitely the better side in the second half. But very little of note or quality in this match at all. But we are through 5-2 on aggregate. Well done, lads. And Leicester won in extra time. A 95th minute equaliser. And then a goal in extra time. AFK Göteborg do go through with 3 goals from Anderson. EK Sirius turn it around against HJK. We have to get past Leicester City to face other EK's... to prevent a Swedish team, we'd have to beat a Swedish team in the final as well, which would be quite satisfying. Whoa. That Leicester City, though, is going to be so difficult. Well, I'd say that's a very successful day. We're actually unbeaten since we come back after Christmas. We have drawn 4 of our last 5 matches, which I admit isn't fantastic. But the draw in the cup didn't really matter. The 2 in the league do matter. The Monaco one doesn't much. We've won where it mattered, I suppose, but we've got to get some fitness levels back, and I just don't see that happening soon. As a result of getting to that semi-final against Leicester, though, that's guaranteed us another £1.7 million of income, and that is so damn important for us to build a team over the summer. That 7-6 is still the nuttiest game I've ever seen. So that's what we're going to be coming back for. We've got loads of games against FC Copenhagen in the 2. We played them another 4 times this season. This is mental. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, it's been an absolute ride, drop a like. That would be fantastic. If we could get 300 just for the mentalness of today, that would be gorgeous. Stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but not this Saturday. Join you there soon. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.